What's going on, guys? Drones and Dogs here, and welcome back to the channel. Man, guys, I am super excited here today. Super pumped. It's a beautiful day in Zamunda. Oh, yeah, man. Ooh, you guys see that Coming to America too? That was a good movie, man. Make sure you guys check that out. That's a great movie, man. You know, when you're not flying, if any of you guys are movie buffs, check that out. But anyways, this is the Holy Stone HS175. We're gonna be checking this guy out today. Shout out to Holy Stone for sending this guy over for review. It's a foldable drone with a 2K camera. Came with this nice case here. Check it out, man. Really nice looking case. Says Holy Stone on the case. 2 zippers. Has a handle here. It's a real nice looking case. I always like when they send you a good case. They sent me the version that has 2 batteries. Has a real nice compartment for your battery here. Everything is real laid out. A little zipper compartment right here to put your goodie bags and stuff like that. You have prop guards. You also have what else is in here? Some extra propellers, like 2 extra propellers. You have a micro USB to USB to charge the remote control. The remote control is chargeable. Man, this thing is always put together, guys. But check out my unboxing. I pretty much went over everything on my unboxing that I dropped earlier today. Charged these 2 batteries. It came with these 2 batteries here. These are 7.6 volt 1300 milliamp hour batteries. Now I did read the instructions, and in the instruction it said you're supposed to get 22 minutes of flight with these guys. Now I'm not sure about that, but we're gonna see. 22 minutes is a long time on one battery, so I mean, we'll see though. We'll see. Now, these dudes have brush geared motors. You know what I'm saying? So be careful with that. It is a little windy here off and on, but it's a beautiful day. The sun is starting to set over there. So we should be able to get a decent flight in here today, like a almost type of golden hour type of flight. So we're gonna see what this Holy Stone HS175 is all about, guys. I like the stagger leg design, much like the Mavic Mini it has. You know what I'm saying? The stagger leg design, so it looks really cool. It's foldable. And it's underneath the 250 grams, guys. It's well underneath the 250 grams. So I know a lot of you have weight in mind, especially when you're flying your new drones. You don't want to have to register it and all that stuff. This might be a good one in mind, especially for beginners. All right, look at this. Has your 4K photo, 2K video camera on the front, and you can adjust it from the transmitter, which is always a nice thing. You have some LED lights up here on the body, on and off switch here, and I think you got LEDs underneath the motor pods, I do believe, at least in the rear. So we're gonna fly this guy, man. Let me get that boy all set up right there. Get the controller out. Controller is well laid out. Now in my unboxing I made a mistake, and that's okay, mistakes happen. But in my unboxing I said I thought this was headless mode right here. This is actually your compass calibration. You know what I'm saying? You short press that, and then that puts the drone into compass calibration, and that's when you twirl it around 3 times and face it up and twirl it around 3 more times to get the GPS compass calibration to lock on with this guy. So that's pretty nice. I already told you guys the controller is rechargeable. You click in on this, I found, for your speeds or your rates. I think it probably has 2 speeds, I'm not sure, maybe 3. Photo, you can turn up and down the camera, tilt it up and down with these buttons here. And you got photo and video button on this side. Really laid out transmitter. There's a antenna back here, so we're gonna put that up when we fly to see if we get better range. Now this guy does operate off 2.4 gigahertz and 5G Wi-Fi. I noticed by looking inside the app for this guy, as I got inside the app really briefly. So I'm gonna turn on the drone, green lights, and then we're gonna turn on the transmitter. Gonna do up, down, binds it. All right, so that should have binds. We should be able to do this to calibrate or do a level calibration by calibrating the gyroscopes. I'm not sure if any there, the lights just flashed. Pretty sure you guys can't see it, but they're flashing. So let's just make sure that the gyroscope is calibrated and we're level when we take off. All right, guys. Now I'm gonna go ahead and throw my phone up in this phone mount, up in this U-dig here. Yeah, man. So I got my phone up. We're gonna put this Wi-Fi antenna up in the back here, and we're gonna connect to the Wi-Fi. Ooh, now starting Holystone FPV 5G. Let's connect to that. Alrighty, let's do that. Let's do that. I think we should be connected. Now let's get to the app. The app is the HS V5 by Holystone. Okay, guys. HS, you know, network can improve GPS search to speed up aircraft if it's recommended to perform one. We're gonna skip that. Skip that, and let's see. Let's go into our settings here. Make sure everything is. You dig? It says that this guy has stabilization. I'm not too sure about that, but we'll turn that on just anyways. I don't think it has no stabilization, but and the bandwidth is saying China 5G. We're gonna switch that over to US 5G. I don't know why it says China 5G. You know what? We're just gonna leave it right where it's at. I don't want to change anything. I'm gonna leave it default right now because anybody who's gonna fly this is probably not gonna change anything on their first flight. So we're just gonna get into here and we're gonna just fly this guy. So it's asking us to calibrate it. We're gonna calibrate. So let's do that. It's saying now that just calibrated the gyroscope. Now let's calibrate the compass. So hit calibrate. Now it's asking us to spin it. So we're gonna spin this until the app tells us to stop. And it's usually 3 to 5 times. You gotta spin it one way. And then it'll tell you to change it directions. Now it's saying face it up. And then we spin it this way 3 to 5 times. Until we have, I think it said complete. Think we're good to go? Yep, complete, confirm. Confirm. All right, look like you can zoom in. So here's a look at the app, guys. And I think they said about what? I forget. 300 meters of range with this guy is what they're boasting. We're gonna put the case right there next to the drone, so we kind of get an idea of where we take off from. So the app looks pretty decent. I forgot to tell you guys, this guy does have a SD card slot, and I did format it and put a 16 gigabyte SD card in there. So let's start the recording. I'm not sure if anything's, maybe I have to, let me see. Let me get into my video settings. Oop, get out of that. So let's long press it. All right, yeah, long press the video button. That starts the recording, and we should be able to essentially just take off. I do believe. Or do we have to unlock the motors? The down and inboard unlocks the motors, and then you can take off. So you have to move both sticks down and inboard. That unlocks the motors, and then you can press the takeoff button, and then it will take off. All right, guys. So we are up in the air. Should be recording to the SD card. It records 2K video to the SD card and 4K photos. So we are recording. Everything is looking pretty good. I'm just letting her hover there, making sure she's not toilet bowling, or we're not getting any type of mishaps. And she's looking pretty good. Ah! Holystone HS175, baby. Bye. Man, she's holding pretty good. I'm not touching anything. She's holding pretty good, guys. Look at her. She looks really nice. Go ahead and take her up there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't believe I have any, get my settings. Max height. There we go. I turned beginner mode off. Save. Save success. So I make sure I turn beginner mode off so we don't have any limitations during our flight. And let's just see how far we can go out, guys, before that Wi-Fi breaks up. And we're still in the first rate. I haven't changed any rates either. So I'm just gonna fly out until my Wi-Fi pretty much breaks up. It's a good looking bird too. And I got my Wi-Fi antenna up there. Going out. My rays are up to about 30 meters. And we're going out. Nice and steady. Haven't broke up yet. Kind of just facing it because my little asterisk thing is moving. But we're going out. Here we are. 180 meters. Almost hitting 200 meters. They said 300. We're past 210 meters. They said 300 meters with this guy. I'm 34 meters high and I'm 230 meters out. I can't go anymore. I'm like froze up. Did it hit a brick wall on me? Can we go anymore? I got the stick pushed forward and it's not letting me go. All right, there we go. 230 meters, 235. Let's see. 242, 245. There we go. 250. I'm at 250, 251. I'm full forward on the stick. I can't get past 251. I'm pushing forward. It won't let me go. There we go. There we go. 260. There we go. There we go. 270. Can we hit 300? Can we at least hit, if we hit 300, I'll do a return to home. 290. All right, we have hit 300, guys. I'm gonna show you, if you can see that on the phone, I'm not sure. We are at 300. 309 meters right now, and I'm gonna do a return to home, okay? Let's go ahead and return home. So she should be returning, or do I long press it? All right, a long press return to home. I think it's not responding. Do I short press it or do I have to do it inside? Let's try it inside the app. Now it says going home. So I pressed it inside the app and she should be coming back. So from 309 meters, you know what I'm saying? She should be coming back. That's, what is that, about 1,000 feet? I'm not sure. I'll put that up in feet, 309 meters. And I still had Wi-Fi connection. I just stopped and paused it at 309 meters, but I still had connection on my phone. I probably could have went further, you know what I'm saying? But she was getting a little dicey there, so I didn't want to push it too far on my first trip out. And the camera looks good, guys. To be honest, it looks quite good. For this price point of a drone, this could be a good one. This is a good potential buy for beginners. I'm kind of impressed, you know? I am. So as long as she don't go back to China, this is a good one. Ooh, as long as she don't return to China, this is a good buy, I think. You know? The camera looks pretty good. Where is she? I can't see her. There she is. She's a quiet bird, too. There she is up there. She's pretty quiet. And she's coming on down. Can I yaw it? It ain't letting me yaw it or do anything while she comes down. But she's turning back and she faces me when she returns to home, which is pretty cool. And we took off right next to the case, if you remember. So we'll see how accurate she returns. She was right next to it. She was about right here where she took off from, about right here where my foot is, if you guys can see it. And look, that's where she landed. So that's a pretty good return to home. I'll take that all day. Let's go ahead and stop the recording. Stop that recording. Let's go ahead and take off. Let's see if we can down and inboard. Let's start the motor. Take off. Alrighty. So yeah. So that was that, guys. That was a pretty good return to home. Let's see what else we want to do here. Let's try. Let's check out the rates. So let's press in on this, on the pitch and roll stick. That's 2 beats, so we should be in the second rate. Let's see how fast she flies now. Oh yeah, she picked up speed, didn't she? So this is the second rate. So I'll show you guys the difference. Let me bring it back down. Let's go back. Let's go. This is the first rate, and I'll show you how fast she flies in the first rate. So we're back in the first rate, the low rate, and this is her flying in the first rate. This is her, which is still not too bad in the first rate. then we'll go to second rate. 2 beats. Actually, to me, it's not that much noticeable. it still seems about the same as first rate, to be honest, to me. But anyways, that's the different rates. So we're in second rate right now. Bring it back down. And let's take a couple photos. You want to take a couple photos? Let's bring it back and face it towards me. That camera looks really good. I'm kind of impressed about I want to see what that camera looks like. So let's take a photo. Here, face me, guy. What are you doing? Face me. There we go. Take a photo. Yeah, man. Your boy drones and dogs. Take another photo. Oh, yeah, man. She's nice. I like it. Let's start the recording. So I got the recording started. No. What is it doing? It's asking me to calibrate. No, go back. What are you doing? Why are you asking me to calibrate? Start. Now it says non-fixed mode. So did I lose GPS? What happened? I think I just lost my GPS signal. My app just went dark on me. Oh no. I mean, I still got control over it, but I think it's in ADDI mode. I don't think I have my GPS signal no more, or do I? Well, she's locked in. That's weird. I can't tell if I got the recording started or not. So the app is basically turned off, so you still see the lights flashing, so I guess that lets me know that I'm recording. So let's just go up and see how she does. So the app basically just crashed on me there, guys. I have to work on the app a little bit, but hey, this is a good flyer. So hopefully I do think I got the recording started, because my app just went dark on me, and yeah. So we're just gonna fly it, see if we can get some footage before we wrap up this review of the Holy Stone HS175. So we did take a couple photos. We get some recording. We tested the return to home. So this is just basically the first initial test flight. And my app crashed, so we can't test any of the follow me and all that stuff. So we'll have to come back and test that on a later date. But we can tilt the camera. Let's try that. See if we can pan it down some. Now we should be looking down. You should be seeing the ground. And then we should be able to tilt it back up. So yeah, not a bad drone at all, guys. 2 batteries. We're still flying. This whole review has been done on the 1 battery so far, and they said 22 minutes of flight on the 1 battery, you know, so, but it's doing pretty good. So we're just flying it completely line of sight right now. I wonder how that camera is looking. And you hear the wind, it's getting a bit dicey. It's getting a bit dicey. Getting a bit dicey. So I wonder, even though the app crashed, if the return to home is still gonna work. Let's try it. Pressed it, and it looked like it's coming home. Don't hit the tree. Don't hit the tree. Also, let me stop my recording. Yeah, it's coming home. So yeah, even though the app crashed, you still got your GPS and your satellite, so that's a good thing. So even if your app should happen to crash on you, you got to reboot everything, which is probably all I have to do is reboot it, and we'll be back in the game. But as long as your GPS and everything still works, I'm totally fine with that. I believe I'll start my recording. Now I'll start my recording. Did I? I can't tell. But yeah, this is the Holy Stone HS175, guys. Not a bad drone at all. Actually pretty impressed. It still says we have 2 bars of battery life, so we still could probably fly this guy for even about an extra 5 to 10 more minutes of flight. I'm pretty impressed with that. I want to thank Holy Stone for sending this out, and it's actually a pretty good drone, guys. For under 150 bucks, you really can't complain. The camera from my phone, when I had it going, it looked pretty decent, so actually excited to get it in the editor and see how it turns out. You guys let me know what you think. This is the Holy Stone HS175. I appreciate you guys for coming and checking out the channel today and enjoying some good RC content. I'm your boy John the Dogs. I got plenty more for you guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Deuces.